Time now for the Insider's Quick Six. Back with Scott Brennan. Question one. What do you think will be the biggest issue that decides your primary in the U.S. Senate race in June?
Electability versus Chuck Grassley.
Question two. Who do you think has the better chance of beating the Republican incumbent, Liz Mathis in the 2nd District or Christina Bohannon in the 1st District?
Because Liz Mathis has been on TV up in that area for a long time, I like her odds. I like both their odds very much, but I particularly like Liz's odds.
Okay, question three. What percentage chance in your gut do you feel where Democrats and Republicans can both go first in the caucuses in 2024? Not just Republicans, but both of you. What percentage chance? Let's see how uphill this is.
Wow, you are something. 50-50.
Okay. Question four. Who is the most impressive politician you've ever met in person?
Wow. You know, I hate to say this because I did work for him, but when Tom Harkin was on, Tom Harkin was incredibly impressive.
All right, I wondered if you'd say him since you worked for him and he may see this clip. Question five. What is your sales pitch to Iowans who are not generally engaged in politics? Don't really vote, don't really pay attention, don't get involved. What's your sales pitch?
The sales pitch is, look, we want this state to grow, and the Republicans have driven people away by all the divisive politics that they're engaging in, and it makes this place unwelcoming. I have a son and a daughter-in-law who live in Seattle. I really want them to move back. It's hard for me to tell them that this is a place that's going to be really welcoming to you and a good place for you to raise a family because the mean politics that come out of the Capitol right now.
And finally, a prediction.
I predict that the Democratic State Central Committee meeting on Saturday will last way too long, but I will still have time to mow the yard before the night is out.
Okay, a couple other tidbits here. He had to say Tom Harkin, of course, because he met his future wife, Liz, when they worked for Tom Harkin. That's one note. One other thing we didn't get to talk about in the show, but Scott is among the Democrats who believe that all the talk now about the Supreme Court possibly ultimately turning over the Roe versus Wade decision, how that could be a motivator for Democrats. They're thinking, you know, coming into this that 2022 could be an uphill climb for Democrats, but this could be a motivating factor if Republicans are going to campaign on the idea of eliminating all abortions. And Senator Grassley talked about the importance of making sure they figure out who that person was. Perhaps it was a staffer for the Supreme Court, but whoever it was, he said that it is important that they figure out who this person was who leaked the draft copy of what potentially could be the ruling on how the Supreme Court will look at this abortion case. Obviously, at this point, we don't know what that ruling would be since it likely won't come out until maybe June or July. But Senator Grassley said it would be very, very important to find out who this person was, and that person does have to face some kind of punishment. If the person's an attorney, it could be disbarment. He wasn't sure if criminal charges could be part of this, but ultimately, this person would have to be punished for what happened. A lot of big topics going on, a lot of very important topics, obviously. Thanks for being with us this week. Let's stay connected throughout the week, and we'll see you next week for the Insiders.